Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
we welcome you to 6 in the City.
Yes, we do.
A lot of things going on. We've lost a friend, or everybody in this town lost a friend. Yes,
A great man.
Yeah.
That's right.
From the Woodstock
From
Bake Shop.
Woodstock, right. Dale Childress.
And Dale's the one that signed all the messages whenever you box stuff down there.
He is,
signed
and you
all
know,
the
he
message.
was instrumental in the running community as well.
Oh,
So
that's
he's
right.
A big runner and was very influential with some of the local runners
wanted
around
to
here.
acknowledge
So.
that. A lot of people, of course, leave this life every week, but we take special note. Sometimes people that have touched us, and he touched many, many people. We got a full show.
Well, we got a full show and a full studio.
Yes,
We're going to
we
be
do.
talking with Tracy Simmons, County Director of the Gibson County Carl Perkins Center, and Shay Brown, the VP of the Gibson County Volunteer Advisory Board. There's trivia coming up, and there's a T.G. Shepherd concert at the Ned.
Okay.
And then Catherine Cheshire is here. She's marketing Director of the United Way. They have a Children and Youth Alice Conference. We're going to find out more about what the Alice Conference is.
Yeah.
Denise Walton is here. She is with RIFA. Lots of stuff going on. I think we might just get a report from Construction.
I think we may.
Yeah,
Turkey Day 5K, she said
Turkey
it's coming
Day
up.
5K, that's right. Gail Gustafson is here with the Dream Center, and
open that
Stephanie
up.
LaFoon. They're
Right.
getting ready to cut that ribbon for their new building, and Stephanie Riley and Ben West are here with Wedge.
Yes.
We're going to tell you all
Brand
about
new
what
game.
Wedge is.
Move over pickleball, something new is coming up.
That's exactly right. And not only is Hope MacGregor going to be sitting on the couch talking to us about
Yeah.
her album, we're going to be hearing from the
That's
band,
right.
Hope MacGregor and the band. So.
All that lined up, ready to go on this 6 in the City.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Tracy Simmons is with us, and Shay Brown is with us. And they're here representing the Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse in Gibson County. Gibson County. So we're going to get an update on that. But they got a couple of fundraisers coming up we want to talk about. And one of those is Trivia Night.
Yes, we have our 6th annual Trivia Night coming up.
Okay, so this is obviously work.
6th annual, so it's a growing popular event.
Getting bigger each year.
Okay.
That's a good thing. Where's it going to be held?
Yeah, it's going to be at First Baptist Church in Trenton.
In
so
Trenton.
They're giving us that space to host the trivia night. So bring your team. Can be up to teams of 8. It's
Okay.
$10 a person to enter your team. So
Do
get
we
your
need
church
to-
group or
Do we need to enter in advance, or can we enter
yeah,
at the
you
door?
can. Yeah, you can call the center at our number, which is
855-4884. You can call in advance and register, or
Okay.
you can just come that night.
Come that night.
Yes, we'll
okay.
be prepared for a good crowd.
Okay.
Elite Dental is one of our sponsors. For our winning team, will receive a prize,
Okay.
monetary prize. And
Okay.
then McLean and Leaders Credit are helping us with our meal. So we're
Okay.
going to provide a meal for
Oh, so
everybody.
there's going to be food.
food, door prizes,
Door
so
prizes.
even
Okay.
more ways to win. So
Nice,
yeah,
Fun and
nice.
So that's on
fellowship.
the 16th of
This-
November, which is what night of the week?
that's
It's
a
a
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday night. on the
Thursday
16th.
night.
All right, so get that taken care of.
Yes.
So this obviously worked well then if you're doing it again 6 times.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
Now,
fun.
is there a theme to the trivia?
There's not a theme.
Okay, it'll just be
Okay.
a
So
you just gotta be
Center.
well-rounded.
Kind of like
Yeah.
Jeopardy, you got to know everything.
Exactly.
I gotta
yeah.
know
But you
it
can have
all.
up to a team of 8.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Okay,
right.
at $10 a person, so more people get
I
in.
know a few people who think they know it all. Maybe
Yeah,
I should send them
I know.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell
but when
them
you're down
come
with
on.
them at trivia night, you always wind up losing. You know what I mean? So, they think they know it all, but then they turn out
Thursday,
not to be.
November
Right.
16th. And
Yes.
then Friday, we have something
Friday.
else.
17th, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the 17th, we're having an evening at the Ned here in Jackson. We've got Humboldt native T.G. Shepard. So since we're the Gibson County Center, we've got some Gibson County folks. T.G. Shepard is the head, and then we've got Emily McGill, who's opening for
Okay, well,
T.G.
okay, that'll be a great night.
That'll be a great night.
So what time does that start?
That's at
So the doors will open at 6. The concert starts at 7.
7, on the Friday night, the 17th of November.
Yes, that's on
Okay.
Friday. And then for those tickets, you actually can go to www.tix.com, T-I-X.
TIX, okay.
And if you don't remember that, you can always call our center at the 855 number, and we can help get that set up for you.
Can you get those tickets at the door at the Ned?
Yes, they will be available
Okay.
at the door as well. Thank you for
Okay.
asking that.
tickets are
Yes.
And
$40.
tickets are how much?
$40 per
$40,
person.
okay.
He's a great entertainer. It was good to have him back in West Tennessee.
Yes,
Yeah,
it will.
sure is,
It'll
yeah.
be good. I know he was around for the Strawberry Festival, and
Yeah.
he'll be back to support the center. And all of the proceeds go to support our programs.
For both of these events.
Both
goes
of these
there.
So let's talk about what's happening in Gibson County with the
Yes.
Child Abuse Center.
So a lot is happening right now, unfortunately, as always.
Yes.
So these programs, these fundraisers go to support our programs, which we provide at no cost. And so we are just continually providing education to people in the community, educators, families, to prevent child abuse from happening. And then we also provide therapeutic services, family advocacy, forensic interviews for those that have possibly been a victim of child abuse.
Where's your location then in Gibson
We
County?
actually have 3. We have such great support in Gibson County.
Okay.
And so our original office was in Trenton on Eaton Street. And then we've opened an office in Humboldt on 22nd Avenue. And that's where our therapeutic services take place. And we can do everything at all the sites, but that's kind of the base now.
The base, okay.
And then we've also had donated space from BR Supply in Milan, kind of a storefront where we can do forensic interviews and meet with families there as well.
Okay. How long has the center been in operation now in Gibson County?
Oh, gosh.
Quite a while.
79,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, so.
Oh, wow, okay. So it's been a while.
Long history there, okay.
Gosh.
I guess it's one of the
That's a
early
good question.
expansions then of the
Yes,
program.
yes,
into
we
Gibson
were.
County.
We were actually one of the first.
One of the
Okay.
first, okay.
To go from after Carl Perkins started it here in Jackson with the Exchange Club. And then Gibson County was one of the first with the Humboldt Exchange Club helped start it.
Okay.
Shay Brown and Tracy Simmons with us, and that's coming up on the 16th trivia night at the First Baptist Church in Trenton, and that starts at 7 that night, is that right?
That's right.
And
the
tickets
16th of
for
November?
trivia is?
$10.
$10, okay.
And that number again is
855-4884.
855-4884.
Don't
And
forget
then-
to dial 731.
731.
We'll get the-
And then the T.G. Shepard tickets are for the 17th, and that'll start, open the doors at 6 at the Ned, and that concert will start at 7. That'll be on Friday night, the 17th. Be good to have him back in Jackson.
Yeah, and Emily McGill.
That's right.
opening
Oh,
Yeah, and
up.
Emily,
opening up, that's
opening
right.
up.
And she's doing well.
Thank y'all so
well.
much for
Thank
being
you
here.
for
We
having us.
appreciate
the
it.
work that's being done there. We sure are.
Thank you
We're going
so
to talk about
much.
children and youth. The Alice Conference coming up next, and entertainment's coming
That's
up as well.
right, sure.
Stay right
Live
where you are.
entertainment right here in the studio.
Right here in the studio. We're glad to have some folks back with
That's
us
right.
on this Six in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and view it video on demand.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. But it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Catherine Cheshire is with us, and she is a marketing director with the United Way. Got a special conference coming up November the 9th. It's going to be out at the Ag Research Center out on Airways.
That
And
is
it's
correct,
called
yes.
the ALICE Conference. So what is this?
Yes, so it's a conference that will be focusing on people in our community who live paycheck to paycheck, but who struggle to afford the basic necessities. So they are considered the ALICE group. ALICE stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed. So we really just want to bring awareness about this group and be able to help the community better understand how we can empower them.
So who do you want to attend this?
Our target audience is really HR leaders or representatives, people who work in the HR department. However, anyone in the community is welcome to attend.
Okay.
Now, is there a fee to attend?
What's great about this, it's free,
Okay.
and there also will be lunch provided since it's an all-day conference.
All right.
So this conference goes, what it is, from 8:30?
8 to 3:30?
8 till 3:30, okay.
8 a.m. to
So
3:30.
what all is in
3:30.
this program? So you're
Yeah, what
targeting
do we-
people that are working with people in this, that are working but have
Yes,
limited income or
yes,
resources, right?
One interesting fact about ALICE is that this could be your neighbor. It could be your friend. It could be the person at the grocery store that you see when you check out. So we'll be having panel discussions, table discussions, workshops, topics about literacy, education, housing, but our main focus will be on how to create a more family-friendly workplace and culture for these people.
For these people.
All right,
Okay.
so what is lacking in the workplace then? Child care or?
Yes, childcare is a very big one. When parents don't have quality childcare, they can't go to work, and so therefore our community as a whole suffers because this group in particular really is the backbone of our community.
Everything is getting more expensive.
It is.
I mean, labor costs are going up, labor rates going up. We're going to have an infusion of high-level paying jobs coming into West Tennessee.
Yes.
It's going to change the scale, but not for everyone.
Not for everyone.
And we're seeing rents go up already because construction costs with housing is going up. And then
Yes.
inflation is already there.
Yes.
And so it costs more to eat and drive
Food-
and
food
everything
is-
else. So
oh,
it's,
yeah,
it's
it's
a
just-
push out there. But what are you looking for the HR professionals to do? Is it increase their awareness and look to them to adapt the workplace as much as possible? Okay.
Absolutely. So it's really twofold. We want to bring awareness. We want to give these people a voice, but we also want to encourage action. And so we're hoping that HR leaders and the community as a whole will take what they've learned from this conference and bring it back into their own company and local businesses. In fact, all attendees will receive an engagement toolkit that will have advice and guidance and just different things that other companies have tried and that has really worked for them.
And you said others in the community, not just the HR professionals and
Correct.
businesses. Anybody really
Anybody-
is welcome to come
Yes,
and learn
anyone who is really interested in wanting to really better their
So
own
it could be
work
ministers, it
culture.
could be anyone that's
Absolutely.
involved in contacting
Yes.
people out there. Have you done these before?
We have not. This is really exciting for us. This is actually our first day-long conference. We've had many forums in the past, but this will be a new thing for us, and we're hoping for some positive change to
All
come
right.
up.
And so does this tie in then with the Financial Empowerment Center? Of course, you're working with people one-on-one there, right?
Yes, although it really isn't a Financial Empowerment Center event. It really isn't a United Way event. We really want people to understand that we as an organization can't do this alone.
Okay. So who puts this together?
United Way is partnering with the Southwest Council on the Tennessee Commission of Children and Youth.
Children and Youth.
Okay.
Well, it's
So
important work.
It is important
is.
work.
The pressure is on out there. All right, so November the 9th starts at
8 a.m.
8.
8 a.m., goes to 3:30.
Yes.
at the Ag
November the
Research Center.
9th is what day of the week?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
Pre-registration, or you just?
Yes, just go to uwwt.org, our website. It's on the homepage. You can't miss it. And
What
that's
was it assigned again?
UWWT.
United Way of West Tennessee.
Yeah, .org.
UWWT.org. Okay.
.org. That's
All right.
it.
It's good to have you with us.
It is
Appreciate
good to have you,
It'll be
Kathy.
interesting to see how that initiative comes out.
And based on her notes, I was reading in here that she gave us there were over 816,000 Alice households in Tennessee in
Tennessee.
2021.
Okay.
and 31% in West Tennessee.
And
31.
31%
Okay,
of
got our
that in
share.
West Tennessee. Wow. So this is much needed.
Yeah.
So
All right. Very good.
very good. Thank you
We're
so
delighted to
much.
have this young lady with us. She's got an album that's coming out, and we're going to preview this. It's coming out the 27th.
And we're going to talk to her.
We'll talk to her a little bit later. But this, along with an outstanding group of musicians, please make welcome. This is Hope MacGregor.
Well, I've been around the block with boys like you. Yeah, I've waged this war a time or two. You're saying those words soft and sweet, way too soon after we meet. You don't even know my middle name, but you light that fuse and walk my way. With a love bomb hot and heavy, nuclear cold before I'm ready. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4, then you're dropping it out that door. A love bomb coming in high, laser coated right from the sky. Put that munition on ice, 'cause boy, I know your type. Love bomb, yeah, baby, you're love bomb. Good thing it's coming from a mile above.
Get gone with your love bomb, baby.
I got time to turn and run.
Run, run.
Hunker in a bunker and bide my time.
Get gone with your love bomb, baby.
Stay out of your roadside line.
Get gone with your love bomb, baby.
Don't even know my middle name, but you light that fuse and walk my way. With a love bomb hot and heavy, nuclear cold before I'm ready. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4, then you're dropping it out that door. A love bomb coming in high, laser coated right from the sky. Put that munition on ice, 'cause boy, I know your type. Love bomb, yeah, baby, your love bomb. Take it away, Mason. Till the bells sound the alarm, yeah, baby, I'm going red con 1. For a love bomb hot and heavy, nuclear cold before I'm ready. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4, then you're dropping it out that door. A love bomb coming in high, laser coated right from the sky. Put that munition on ice, 'cause boy, I know your type. Love bomb, yeah, baby, you're a love bomb. Let's get it, boys.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Steve
Catching
Bowers
up
and
here.
Cassandra Fuller with you, and Denise Walton's with us. She's with the Regional Interfaith Association. They just came off of a very successful event called Construction.
We did. It was a great night. It was so much fun. Over 700 people were in the building, 16 teams, the most teams we've ever had, and over 44,000 pounds of food came back to Rifa. We actually tore down the next day, which is the first time ever.
That's right.
It
That's
was wild,
right.
but it all happened, and we had so many wonderful volunteers who came out to help. It was just a great
And the
group effort.
Cleverleys were
Oh.
so funny. I
Yes.
laughed the whole night.
I did too.
And I went home with a legalized okra.
Legalized okra. Isn't that the fun? Like, what?
That was funny.
Yes,
So-
they were a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
saw
fun.
some of those the next day down at, let's see, Turntable Coffee Shop.
Yeah.
And all those people had those shirts.
I think a lot of those walked out the door. It was a great night.
I saw them on a bill. Somebody followed. Well, I like some of their stuff. The Comatose Brothers, their name out of the Northeast. Some big show they're having up there, and the Cleverleys are on that show. I saw them on the show bill. Yeah, so they're working all over the country.
They're a fun group. But now we've got something else coming up for Rifa.
We do. We have-
Something big.
Yes. we
One of
have-
your favorite events.
Oh, the Turkey Day 5K.
The Turkey Day 5K.
Yeah,
just
I
around
love the turkey.
corner. Can you guys believe
The
it's
turkey, I
thanks-
put in for the 5K. I kind of downplay.
I understand. Yes, yes.
You can walk too, doesn't it?
You can walk. Are you going to run this year?
I'm going to try to, yes.
All right. It's Thanksgiving Day, which is just around the corner.
So she's learned. She didn't even ask me.
I know.
You running? I mean, you mentioned that you're downplaying
We'll
the
go ahead
5K.
and
So
sign him
there
up.
you go.
We'll go ahead and sign him
There you
up.
go. You can walk it.
But that's turned out to be a big event.
It has. Last
What
year there
annual
were.
is this?
Is this 19th?
Night?
Wow.
I'm not 100% sure.
Almost.
Because when it started up
close.
shared, that I thought, well, nobody's going to show up on Thanksgiving Day to run.
And yet they do.
By the hundreds. Where
Last-
will it be this year?
It starts and ends at Gold's Gym.
At Gold's
back in
Gym.
Gold's
They're
Gym,
on
where it always has been.
Van Drive.
Van Drive.
Yes.
Last year, over 500 people. The anticipation this year is over 600 people. So you definitely want to sign up.
Go ahead and sign up now. Obviously.
Absolutely. And there's a free T-shirt for runners. And I think the feeling of camaraderie is really big that day. Of course, runners
Right.
anyway share that. You
Well,
know?
a lot of families do it. It's been a tradition for a lot of families.
Absolutely.
I've noticed. I get to talking when I do run it. Get to talking to people, and what brings you here? It's like, oh, well, this is like our 5th time as a family to run it.
That's
So
so
it's
neat.
just it's neat to hear the stories
That
of the
very much
people
is.
that come
That's
in
neat.
and run. So
And it's all, of course, for a great cause. All the money goes to Rifa, and there are just so many folks that have reached out and come alongside us, and we're so grateful for that.
and how can you register for the event?
We just shared the link, I think yesterday, on our social media for Rifa. There's a Facebook page, the Turkey Day 5K. So a Fleet Feet Turkey Day 5K, I think, is actually how it's listed, and so it's out there. If you pretty much just Google it, I think you'll come to it. In any
No, we're in
capacity.
that time of year with holidays and everything else coming up, and so
We are.
It puts some elevated expectations on families. Sometimes
a little
extra
bit of
pressure on
strain,
families,
right.
extra pressure on rifle. I'm sure.
It does, and that introduces our next event. We have the Hunger-Free Holidays coming up. I'll be reaching out to churches, civic organizations, families, friends, groups, to distribute these it's like a brown paper bag. Back in the day when we would get our groceries in brown paper bags before the invention of the plastic bags. And they have a list, and the list on the side of that bag contains all the things that you and I will have at our traditional holiday meals, whether it's Christmas or Thanksgiving, and we will collect all of those items in those bags, and then we distribute that through Rifa on
Where will they be collected? Yeah.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so, I
But
will be.
will we bring them to Rifa, or how do we do that?
Yes, absolutely. So I will distribute those through. We do a lot of church partnerships, and some
Okay.
civic organizations.
Okay.
And I bring those bags, and then people take the bag, fill it up. There's also a QR code because not everybody has time to go to the grocery store, but
Right.
we, can scan that QR code and make that donation for that meal, and then we can pick those up. A lot of folks will bring those by. A A lot of times they bring families and drop those off at RIFA, and so we'll make sure that we get those to the folks that need them here in our area.
And when are they going to be distributed, the bags?
The bags?
Empty bags so that we can fill them up.
I will start, call me anytime, and I will start. That's my next thing, starting on probably Thursday afternoon, is to start calling churches and some organizations that partner with us.
And if somebody wants to participate that you haven't reached out to yet, they can just
Please
call
me.
RIFA, right?
Yes, anytime.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And that number is?
427-7963.
All right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Don't forget 731.
That's exactly right. 731 is a very important part.
The thing that the postal workers do every year, does that come to RIFA?
It does indeed. That is in May.
That is it. They do that in May.
In May.
Okay.
That's always
Yes, sir.
before the Pack the Bus
Yes,
event
or
that
Pack the
that
Bus.
RIFA
Yes.
does. So.
So initiatives all year long.
Yes.
And that the food or everything that is gained from the turkey trot and then the grocery bags goes to
RIFA.
Just RIFA in general and part of their general program, or does
Yes.
it go to Thanksgiving, holiday meals?
Well, the
or how
Hunger
does
Free
it
Holidays
distribute?
is for our is
for
for the
that
holidays, for
initiative.
Thanksgiving
Yes.
and Christmas meals.
Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes, so that we all have that opportunity to share that.
So what are you seeing out there right now? A lot of demand?
Yeah, well, yes, sir. I mean,
All
it's always with us. Hungry
Okay.
people, our friends and neighbors, always with us.
RIFAJackson.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Denise, always good to see you.
It is good to
Appreciate the
have
work.
you.
Keep that in mind.
Hope Leadership Jackson's going well.
It's great.
We're going back to the main stage. We'll welcome once again Hope MacGregor.
Mama told me loving you was bad news. Well, I said, Mama, you don't know what he do. And Daddy told me he don't approve, no. Well, I said, Daddy, you don't know what he do. And they both begged me to wait for a better man. Well, I told them he does what he can. But looking back now, yeah, I can see that I could have had Michael, could have had Ben, could have had a good man, could have had a man. But I made my bed and now I'm stuck. Too bad it's in your broke down truck. I guess I went and spent my good guy look. Could have had a good guy. Could have had a good guy look. Could have had a good guy. Well, sister told me that you ain't worth my time, no. Well, I said, sister, I've been looking for a while. And brother told me that you are not my kind, no. Well, I said, brother, I've been looking for a while. And they both begged me to wait for a better man. Well, I told them he does the best he can. But looking back now, yeah, I can see that I could have had Michael, could have had Ben, could have had a good man, could have had a man. But I made my bed and now I'm stuck. Too bad it's in your broke down truck. I guess I went and spent my good guy look. Could have had a good guy. Could have had a good guy look. Could have had a good guy. Well, looking back now, yeah, I can see that I could have had Michael, could have had Ben, could have had Jacob, could have had Ken, you could have had Andy, could have had Stan, you could have had Leroy, could have had any of them, but I made my bed and now I'm stuck. Too bad it's in your broke down truck. I guess I went and spent my good guy luck.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvement. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 air-vac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Well, some said it was never going to happen, but it has.
It has.
It has.
I think it was 7 years in the making.
Yeah, it has. Gail Gustafson as well, Stephanie LaFoon, they've been here a time or two
Just
over
a few.
these last 7 years. They're with the Dream Center. We're getting ready for a ribbon cutting and grand opening, whatever, and so we already have the clients moving in or have moved in, right?
Clients have moved in
Wow.
already.
All
Yes,
right.
they sure
So
have.
we have a full house.
Well, not quite a full house yet, but
It's getting
all
there.
the ones that we were housing have moved over, and we've already added a few more. We're adding slowly. Don't want to get the staff overwhelmed and have them quit on me at the last minute.
This is coming up Thursday, November the 2nd, and it's going to be at 3 o'clock. This is going to be open, and the ribbon cutting is actually going to be at 4, right?
That's
Thursday, November the
correct.
2nd.
That's
the
correct.
location is 59 Oil Well Road. First Assembly Church is right there.
next door.
It's right next door to there, so you can see the building there. All right, so what's going to happen that day?
Well, as a matter of fact, we're going to talk to Pastor Vic. We haven't done it yet, but we're going to try to park over there in the church parking lot, and we'll run shuttles back and
Okay.
forth. So there'll be plenty of parking. I mean, we have quite a bit of parking, but if it's the crowd that we had at the groundbreaking, then we're going to have to shuttle some people over there.
Okay.
But we're going to have, it's going to be a celebration with the Lord. I'm just going to tell you because this is all about Him and what He's done. We're going to have music, praise and worship music with Nathan Shoemaker and Tyler Wilson, different praise bands from different churches. We're going to have a few speeches. Not long ones, very short speeches.
Good luck with that one.
Very short speeches.
You're not going to leave preachers up
So
there.
say that depends on who's doing the
No
speaking.
preachers.
And then tons of food. Tons of food. So everybody come out. We are going to celebrate because this is a
So open the doors
huge
at 3.
celebration
Open doors
for
at
us.
3, cut the ribbon at 4. We're going to be there at midnight, it sounds like.
We may be.
So we can take tours
They're
of
part-
the new facility?
tours of the
Okay.
building.
Okay.
That's awesome. I know this
Tours.
is exciting for y'all because it's been y'all seen it go from dirt to finished building. So
Y'all
that's,
wait till y'all see it. You're not going to believe it. It's just unbelievable. It's beautiful.
that's exciting.
So you'll have clients, all your office space, a whole operation will be there.
Yes, sir.
Done. Okay.
Everything.
You'll have everything under one
Everything
roof.
back under one roof.
Okay. You'll be
That's nice
prepared
to
to have
have.
how many families then?
We'll be able to house between 80 and 100 folks
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
Fantastic.
when we get it full.
Okay.
When it's full.
Well, for people that don't know the Dream Center, Stephanie describes to us what the Dream Center is or does.
It's a place where you can go, maybe if you've had some bumps in the road, some tough times, family problems, any kind of, anything that you can imagine that has gone wrong in these women's lives and their children's lives. And it's just an opportunity to step into a brand new place and
Regroup.
have a time to regroup. And the other thing is just to keep these families together, because sometimes there's not a way to keep them together, and this is a way to bring them to a place that they can all be in one safe room together. And I mean, it's just amazing to be a part of this.
Get a little bit of some education of something maybe they might not have had, like on the basics of life that they may not have gotten.
parenting.
And spiritual
Finance and budgeting,
Okay.
parenting,
Right.
computer skills, just basic life skills,
Life
cooking
skills.
nutritiously on a budget, those types of things, parenting classes, and as well as overcoming codependency classes and just your basic Bible classes.
And this is a
It's
facility
through
for
biblical principles.
women
you
and
know.
children only.
Yes.
And so how are your clients, are they referred to you? Are they walk-ins? Are they?
Most of them are word of mouth. We do
Okay.
have some referrals with the county, probation, different nonprofits, but a lot of individuals just by word of mouth.
Okay.
Come in because they need help and they know y'all can help them.
That's right.
Ribbon cutting, building dedication, live music, food, tours of the facility. It will be Thursday, November the 2nd, starting at 3 o'clock, and the location is 59 Oil Well Road. Get the First Assembly Church, and you can see the building right off the road there, so here
Yes,
we go.
it's beautiful. The
All right,
deer
yeah.
out there. are
Oh,
just,
but it's peaceful
congratulations.
because it's kind of tucked back into the woods
That's
back
right.
there.
Long
So
time-
that's
long time coming.
nice. That's
All
good and
right.
relaxing. So.
Thank y'all for being there the whole
That's
7
right.
years.
That's
Every
I'm still-
fundraiser we've done.
That's right. That's right.
My friend Norwood Jones drug me out to the sign out there one day. Sure did. And
Drug
listen,
you,
this-
kicking and screaming?
Well, not kicking and screaming.
Okay.
He said, we're going to go out there and stand by this side. So here we go.
That's
Good to see you both.
It is good to have you, ladies.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
Well, we're going to find out. We got a new competitor coming to pickleball here. We're going to find out about that coming up next as we continue Six in the City.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation every 2 years does an unannounced on-site review to evaluate every facet of a water system. Inspection includes real-time water sampling, records reviews, personnel training, certification, and more. A perfect score is $5.99. For the third consecutive inspection, covering the last 6 years, the Jackson Energy Authority water system achieved a perfect score. $5.99, 100%, 3 consecutive times. That seldom happens, but it happened now at JEA today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Stephanie Riley and Ben West are with us. And of course, pickleball is kind of a miniature, is it a miniature?
It's a combination.
Tennis or a
Ping
great
pong,
big ping pong.
You know,
What-
it's
what
just
are
a
you-
combination
somewhere in between.
of skills.
So we got another way to play golf, and it's called wedge. And you say, Ben, it was invented right here in Jackson?
Yeah, that's right. We call it the pickleball of golf.
Okay.
It was invented here in Jackson about a year and a half ago. A friend of ours, Brandon Hutchinson, many people that may know, he's an architect here in town, really avid golfer. He called me and said, hey, we're having a derby party at my house. We're going to play a little version of golf. You should come. I said, Brandon, I don't play golf.
Yeah.
And I've never played golf.
Okay.
He said, no, you can play this. So we go to his house. He lives in Midtown here, little green space, and he had set out this course of this game that he had invented. That's similar to golf, but fixes all the things in golf that are a problem. Golf's expensive, takes a long time to play. It's hard to learn how to play.
Right.
And wedge
You
kind
got to
of
have
fixes.
a bunch of clubs with
You
golf.
got to have a
and you
bunch
just
of
have
clubs.
one with this one.
That's exactly right. So basically what wedge is just like golf with 3 big differences.
All right.
One, you only use one club.
All right, so
That's
you use
nice.
a wedge.
Okay.
Which is where the name came
It's
from.
looking good so far. I think I could do it.
I got this at a local Goodwill store for $2.99.
All right, so
Okay.
Got to put a $10 grip on it, so it's cheap to play.
All right, so we got $13 invested, right?
Yeah, so you don't putt towards a hole, you chip towards these hoops on the ground.
All right.
Which means all of a sudden you don't have to have putting greens. So anywhere where grass is regularly mown, you can play wedge. You don't have to have expensive turf anywhere. And rather than a regular golf ball, you use these foam practice golf balls, which are a lot lighter.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, a lot lighter.
All right.
Nice.
So what that means is you can play in places like downtown Jackson because it won't break windows.
Yeah.
And it makes the game much more compressed. About a third of the size of a golf course, you can play wedge.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden it's social. I can play with my 12-year-old daughter, and we're in the same area because I'm not hitting the ball 300 yards as if I could.
So what's this?
I'm hitting it 50 or 60 yards.
see, you
right?
Is this a
say that.
standard
We
size?
wouldn't have known any different.
Is this a standard size hoop here? Is that
This is a standard size hoop.
Which
That's
is-
right.
So we're going from a
little bitty
target
hole.
like this to this. So
But
I
Brandon
could-
had
I
this
think I
game,
could
and there
do
were people there who played golf 5 days a week, and there were people like me who never played golf, and everybody had fun. The golfers found it challenging and fun. People like me found it
So
challenging and
when you
fun.
put the ball inside the hoop, it's got to stay inside the hoop.
That's
Is that the
exactly
deal?
right.
Okay.
So when you say
That's a score.
See, there you go. When you say course, what exactly is a course?
It's just like a golf course. It could be a 9-hole or an 18-hole course.
Oh, okay.
So
there's
yep.
9.
So you
That's
set
exactly
up how far away then, Stephanie? How far away are you trying to hit?
They're pretty much about a third the distance
About
of a
a
regular
third
hole.
distance. Yeah, so a par 5 wedge
Yeah.
hole might be 120 or 130 yards.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
still following the 8 or 19 hole
That's
type.
exactly right.
Well, is there a wedge
Format.
course around here, or we got some on the way? or-
Yes, there's one at Leaper Lane, which if anybody knows, that's Leaper Lane Park, which is close to Graham Lake, I believe. And you can find all that information out at playwedge.com. You can get
Playwedge.com.
playwedge.com, how to play and course information.
So it's brand new. It was invented here in Jackson. We hope to make it, a big deal. Maybe one day have
Pickleball's on the
the
way to being an Olympic sport, apparently.
have the International Wedge Invitational right here in Jackson,
That's
Tennessee.
exactly
That's
right. The
exactly what we're
inaugural
hoping for.
international
Yeah,
wedge
and we think
festival.
every city park, county park in the country could have a wedge course for, not much money.
Yeah.
So do your loops stay out there on the course, or do y'all bring those in? I
At
guess?
Leaper, they're there at all times. And so we
Okay.
do have pop-up tournaments. We have them at downtown Jackson sometimes around the AMP. So imagine just hitting downtown near the AMP, go over
Okay.
to Hub City Brewing after and hang out with your friends. So it's been great. But what's really nice about Wedge is it's very accessible. So like you said, $13 you can play. You can go take a club out to Leapers and go with your friends anytime. There's no appointment to set up. You can go play. And it eliminates so much expense.
So the golf balls, when you go to a
No.
sporting goods store, what are you asking for? These are practice balls, or
Pretty much any foam practice balls.
Foam practice
Just like
ball would
regular
work.
golf balls, some
Yeah.
are better than others.
Because
but-
you have those little wiffle balls and all.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
this is a
So you
foam.
could go and say, I'd like to buy a pack of wedge balls, and they'll say, wedge, what's that? Oh, you really need to get the wedge balls in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
see?
right. And you
Get
can
'em
find information on the website about what types of balls work best. So
right.
we've got all that online.
All right, so let's
So
go back. The
fun.
website is
Playwedge.com.
playwedge.com. Okay, all right.
Just venture out to Leaper Lane and check out the course and
Yeah.
see what it's about,
We
I
hope
guess.
to have some local leagues
Yeah.
starting next summer.
That's right.
Oh, okay. So be
people-
watching that. You got, I'm sure, Facebook page, Instagram,
Yes,
all the
Facebook,
social.
Instagram. And we do also host tournaments for nonprofits. We just did one with CASA not too long
Oh, is that
ago, which
right?
was really
Okay.
successful. So it's another great way for nonprofits in our area to raise money.
to raise
and
some money.
Let
So
people
they
have a
can
great
just-
time.
On to
So they can just get in touch with you guys.
playwedge.com.
That's
It's
right.
good to see you both.
It is.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Appreciate
being
it. Thanks.
here.
Jackson, Tennessee got something else coming up
That's
here.
right.
Well, we're delighted to have this young lady with us. She's got an album coming out the 27th. We're previewing some of that today. This is Hope MacGregor.
It's been a heck of a year. You're picking up all the pieces. A broken heart still bleeding. My bootstraps got me. It's been a heck of a ride. You're finding out what I'm made of. You're working hard and then some to get myself right. So no, I ain't looking, no, I ain't looking for nobody else. If I'm gonna worry, then I'm gonna worry about me and myself. I ain't looking for a project. I ain't looking for a how can I help. Ain't looking for an I got problems, maybe you can solve them. Man on my doorstep, no, I ain't looking for a project. No, 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 no. I ain't looking, no, I ain't looking. It's been a heck of a time, but the clouds are parting, and that sun has started. Yeah, she started to shine, and you're a heck of a guy, but what you got to know is I got a good thing going. together, then come on by. Yeah, baby, come on by. Now that don't mean I don't want no one. If you got it together, then come on by. Yeah, baby, come on by. But I ain't looking for a project. I ain't looking for a how can I help. I ain't looking for a knock out problems. Maybe you can solve them. Man on my doorstep. No, I ain't looking for a project. No, 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 no. I ain't looking, no, I ain't looking. 1, 2, 3. I ain't looking for a project.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. The reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
MacGregor is with us. You've been hearing her perform during this show. She's got an album release coming up. The album is called Matriarch. It's going to be released October the 27th. It's going to be from 6 till 9 at Hub City Brewing that day.
That's correct.
There'll be some other people working with you that day as well. Right?
Yeah, of course. So we'll have doors at 6. Baker Brothers is catering some barbecue dinner for us.
Right. Nice.
And then we'll have Izzy Arthurs and the Shoemakers open up for us, and then the band and I will hop on the stage and play the album for you.
All right, so how do we get tickets to this, sir?
On the Hub City webpage, if you go to their events page, there's a click that you say, get tickets.
And tickets are how much?
$8 for just the show, and then $18 if you want the dinner as well. But be sure, if you want the dinner, to hop on today and grab them, because we're closing those tomorrow at 5 p.m. so we can get a head count.
Okay. Oh, right. We're doing the show on Tuesday, by the way.
It's Tuesday the 24th, so tomorrow, the 25th, you better have your tickets for dinner.
Now, you were in the Army, helicopter pilot, you told me. All right.
Yes, sir.
8 years. And then you went to law school.
I did.
And then halfway through law school, you get this music call, right?
Well, the music call happened a long time ago. My dad jokes I've just been procrastinating for about 30 years.
So. All right, but because you finished law school, which is a good thing.
I did, yes.
Because people find out quickly when they get in this business that, they get into it for the art, but there's a business side to it. I didn't know that contract said that when I signed it, kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, I don't have that excuse.
You'll be in an advantageous position,
right?
You'll be, no, I am an attorney, and this is, so I'm not signing this, right? All right, so what did, what happened in your life where you're halfway through law school and it's like, I'm going to get out of this. I don't want to be a lawyer.
Forget lawyer. I
want to be a singer.
Yeah, well, the guys joke that I can't get through like the second song of a set without telling people I got divorced. And so that's kind of the the story was I had an old guitar.
Matriarch. Okay.
Yeah. So about halfway through law school, my ex-husband moved out, and my dad came to help me pack up some of his stuff and pulled an old guitar out of a closet and said, how long has it been since you played? And I started playing guitar when I was about 12 years old. And I said, I don't know, Dad, probably a year and a half or so, and hadn't sang in a long time as well. And he just kind of started tearing up, and he was like, well, honey, I think you need to start playing again. And so that was a huge part of getting back into music, was kind of finding that post-married life for me.
Okay, all right.
Well, it's obviously worked out well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having
So
fun.
why did you decide to come to Jackson then?
Yeah, what brought you here?
I got a job. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I knew.
That's pretty
I was going down the interstate and help wanted.
Yeah, I was in North Carolina. Had been in North Carolina for 7 years, but I was graduating law school. Needed something to step into the legal field, pay my bills while I kind of did music on the side. And just sent out applications all across the country, have lived in a ton of different places, so I feel at home in lots of different states. But Tennessee, I was stationed at Fort Campbell for my first full duty station. So I knew Tennessee well and was excited to come back. So Jackson was on the map for me.
Okay, so
Well,
you got a
nice.
job
Well,
here.
we're glad you got here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
All right, so this is your first full album. You've done some EPs and other things. but
Yeah,
this
I
first
released an EP last year, so
All
this will
right.
be my first full-length album.
Okay, so who all is working with you on this project? And you're writing all the material, or are you co-writing with other people? Or
I mean, I feel so blessed to have landed in Jackson, which has such a rich musical history and such incredible talent here already. So a good portion of the album is co-written, some of it with Mason Henson, who you saw playing lead guitar over there. And then we recorded it at Jackson Records, so another local staple here in the community. But yeah, so the band is full of Jacksonians and also some transplants as well. So yeah,
okay,
nice.
Tell us about the songs. How many are on the album?
there are 12 songs on the album.
And say some of it, according to these guys, is autobiographical. Okay, we know you're divorced. Okay, this is only song 3. We've already heard it twice. So, okay.
Yeah, most of the songs are true life experiences
Okay.
or maybe some embellishments, as any good storyteller knows. Yeah, there's the title track, though, The Matriarch, is actually, there's only one true line in that song, and the rest of it's all kind of a fantasy. But yeah, so they're all over the place a little bit in terms of genre. We're playing with some rock and some blues and some kind of classic country, but all stuff I love, so we just went with our hearts on it.
You named it Matriarch because?
I just think there's something really powerful, you know, in the Army, being a woman and a leader, there's an intersection of learning how to be humble but be strong in your humility, right? Because I think if you walk in hard charging with a bunch of guys, like, you're going to get a lot of pushback, so you have to earn some trust. And I think being a matriarch, so often you're like operating behind the scenes, like you let the grandpa say the blessing at the table, but you know who told him what to say, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I think there's a little bit of just kind of owning that power and that title of a position of authority, really. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
She's going to be at the at Hub City. That's going to be the 27th from 6 till 9.
Which is Friday night.
And then you got another show coming at Doe's, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Doe's is coming up. That will be on November the 4th. She's going to Illinois for a couple of shows, and we'll be back November the 24th with Baker Brothers.
Got a
That's
long
correct,
line.
yep,
So where can
yep.
people find your music, and where can people follow you?
So everything will be live on all your normal streaming platforms and iTunes and stuff like that on October 28th. So if you just search Hope MacGregor, you'll find it. And then if you want to follow on socials or anything, I'm at Hope MacGregor Music, and it's MacGregor.
Okay.
Awesome.
MacGregor,
Well, it's so
Hope
exciting to have you
MacGregor
guys
Music.
here.
Okay.
Thanks for having
Very
us.
Yeah, it's been a real thrill to have you here. We're going to hear more from her before we get out of
Sure
here.
are.
So we'll be back with Hope MacGregor as we continue Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy. with the power of voice control.
Our production crew's been busy. Football
right.
Friday night out Northside, then Saturday the Lane Parade that you'll see on repeat on YouTube and on EPlus TV6. So be looking for that schedule. And then they're here today going to Dancing with the Stars.
That's right. They did
Setting that up tomorrow. And that'll
Studio
be
6 this
morning.
with
That's right.
Hope
with
MacGregor
Hope. Be looking for that.
Dancing
And
with the Stars.
7:30 Thursday night. That'll be, well, it's sold out.
That's right.
There's a preview
But
party
it's
at Hub
preview
City.
party,
Not preview, the viewing party.
Viewing, that's right.
Yeah, at
Viewing
Hub
party.
City, starting at 7:30. That's Thursday night. And then we'll be back at Northside Friday night to wrap up the 40th season of high school football on cable television here in
crazy.
Jackson. So glad to continue all of that. Household Hazardous Waste Collection Day is coming up Saturday. That's on Canalco Drive. So you know the stuff that you can bring, so take care of that. And the MD Anderson Planetarium is having the Kids Saturday Morning Planetarium Show, the Cowboy Astronomer. That is this Saturday at 9:30. That's the 28th. so
Also,
check it out.
Saturday this weekend is Halloween at the market. You got trunk or treat, a lot of stuff going on. Then also it's Food Truck Fridays this Friday, the 27th.
One of my favorite days.
Exactly. There's the Halloween Hustle 5K and Family Fun Run on Saturday. Mickey Fall Festival. There's so many fall
So many
festivals and things
Yep,
going
sure,
on
sure.
Saturday. So
Appreciate you being with us. Thanks to all of our guests. Congratulations to the Dream Center for their
That's right.
successful completion.
And congratulations to Hope.
Yeah, for this album coming
That's
up the 27th. And we're going to go out with Hope MacGregor.
I got the call today, matriarch had passed away. 99 years and now she's gone. Drive her to the hollers, daddy thinks she hit $1 million. He's just praying it ain't gone. Pulled up and the neighbor said she's gonna meet her maker. And we both know he ain't talking about God. 'Cause that woman sold her soul to the devil. Granny's body ain't cold yet, but somebody went and stole that diamond from around her neck. It's gone. I guess she told Uncle Bill where she went and hit the wheel. Pulled up the floorboard and it's gone. And my second cousin said she's gonna meet her maker. And we both know he ain't talking about God. 'Cause that woman sold her soul to the devil. Go to put her in the ground, Undertaker ain't around. Heard that she died and now he's gone. The hole ain't even dug yet, but ain't nobody upset. Drinking that old hooch until it's gone. Preacher man pulled up and said she's gonna meet her maker. And we both know he ain't talking about God. 'Cause that woman sold her soul to the devil. I've got a secret no one else can know.